So we're gonna just be covering all the big news from New York Comic Con, and we'll start with the weapons. All right, guys, we have some returning weapons. And one of them is the Cerberus. The Cerberus weapon returns in Devil May Cry 5, but this time it will have three separate modes. It'll have the classic Ice Nunchucks, as well as the Fire Bow Staff and Lightning Chain. So, guys, what do you think about this? The return of Cerberus.
I'll go first. I think it is a very much welcome return, especially with how it goes and how you can transition between three different modes. I mean, that Firebow staff it's looking pretty sweet, man. That you can really chain some good combos. And speaking of chain, that lightning chain is off the hook. The ice nunchucks, I'm in
It's still cool.
but the fire, it's still cool. But the fire bow staff and the lightning chain is where it is at.
Yeah, I think the fire bow staff is probably going to be something I'm using quite a lot. Especially if they have the pole dancer move where you can spin on the floor like it's a stripper pole. I hope they bring that back.
Yeah, and are you guys surprised that we are getting returning weapons? Because that's not really common in the DMC franchise, if I'm not mistaken.
Well, I'm not surprised. They know what the fans want this time around. It's kind of almost their obligation to give that to us now.
I mean, if you think about it, Hunter's right. It's not a surprise. Given how long we've had without, they are riding high off of the nostalgia, which is why we have both Trish and Lady back in this new installment. And it's why we're likely also going to see Virgil.
We are definitely going to see Virgil. No question.
The question is, what other new weapons or what other old weapons are going to return?
Yeah, that's what I want to talk about as well, because so far we just have the Cerberus confirmed, and we've also got gameplay of it. But what else? Like, there's tons of insane, incredible weapons we've had in the Devil May Cry franchise. So, what do you guys want to see? Return. What do you guys want to play on the brand new consoles instead of back in the PS2 days? No, this will be crisp, clean, and just 10 times better.
Let's see. I don't know, I'm going to need a minute.
Alright, so the one that I want to see return is Agni and Rudra.
Yep.
Those two were fucking. Look, I know it's something that we all take a look at on occasion, and we're like, oh, dual wield swords, what a surprise! But there's just something that's just so satisfying about those, especially the elemental ability that comes with it. It's just too good, man. I need it. I need it in my life. Capcom, bring it back. It's cool. You know what you have to do.
I completely agree with you with Agni and Rudra. Those are probably my favorite weapons in the entire franchise after the Rebellion. Yeah, dual wielded are always super fun in games, and I've been playing Marvelous Capcom Infinite recently, and they have that in the game for Dante, and it's just so fun. It's so fun to play with. So I definitely want to see that return.
Okay, alright. Given a chance to think, even though we already have a lightning-based weapon, I want Navon to come back.
That's a good one as well.
In my opinion, it's okay. It's like one of the better weapons because it's weird, but it's kind of fits his old man rockstar persona.
What about
Just imagine Navon coming back in all those updated graphics.
Oh yeah.
The waifu wars continue.
No, well, I wasn't going to suggest that. I mean, for the DT, she would be summoned back in her human form. It actually wrecked some shit. Her main demon form, excuse me.
Yeah, and what about Lucifer from DMC4?
No.
You guys ever a big fan of Lucifer?
I'm my comments
I
on that.
wasn't. I wasn't, but hey, if you want to bring it back, go for it.
I thought it was underrated. Like, you could do a lot more with that type of weapon. So,
You could, but the thing about it is it kind of relied on, it might as well just be punches at that point. He's kind of not even throwing it, he's like really close to the blades.
yeah, and that's why they could expand on that. Instead of having it really close, it could be a lot farther when you do attack.
True.
Yeah, so there's a lot more to play with, I think, with the Lucifer weapon. So, with Cerberus returning, it's great that they're also expanding on that with having 3 different separate modes. So, again, the combos in this game are going to be absolutely insane. We gotta make a bunch of combo videos when the game comes out.
Holy crap, okay, alright. I'm gonna say RIP to my thumb, but okay.
Because, I mean, hey, it will be endless possibilities. But how many new weapons do you guys think we'll actually see in this game, for Dante at least?
At least 6.
6 brand new weapons?
Yeah.
That's a lot.
I'm gonna go with based off of the old and new weapons that we've seen thus far. I think we're gonna get 3 or 4 more.
Yeah. Okay.
I think that's a safe bet.
And what about returning weapons? Not counting the rebellion.
2 more.
Yeah, that's solid numbers. I think you'll probably be right.
But the fucking theorist in me says we're gonna see at least 10 more new weapons. The reason why is Itsuno said, what do you call it? That you're not gonna want to take all the weapons with you, and how do you make it so that you don't take all the weapons with you? You make it so that there's too many for you to take with you.
Do you think we'll get that many weapons with Dante, since we do have Nero and V as well? So, like, we already have the variety there with 2 other characters. So are they going to add so much for Dante?
I think they will.
Okay. I mean, I think 10 is a bit of a stretch, but we'll have to wait and see.
It's a bit of a stretch, but I mean, at this point, the sky's the limit for them.
Yeah, I think so as well.
You know what'll be really wild? They include all the old weapons from the numbered games, and they include the weapons from the reboot.
Oh, stop it, dude. Stop it, yeah.
Oh yeah, we have not gone far enough.
Yeah, you're teasing me too much now. This is too much for me. Because, dude, we're gonna explode if that's the case.
See, if that's the case, I'm gonna remind you about you when you said that you want to take all of them with you at the same time. That is too much power for one man.
I mean, hey, a guy can only nut so hard, so...
You take all those weapons with you, you're gonna have a heart attack mid-game.
I'll still take all of them. It's called skill, dude. It's called skill.